Why modern society can't brainwash Sigma males. The passage of time seems to be continuously increasing the strangeness of this planet as the days pass. The average man's life was considerably easier just a few decades ago. Individuals were not incessantly consuming information, both consciously and unconsciously, via their phones. Prior to the widespread use of smartphones and the internet, men competed in much narrower communities. Men simply needed to be concerned with their city's local rivals. These days, it appears that the normal male is at a severe disadvantage since, thanks to social media, he has to compete not just with other men locally but also globally. In actuality, contemporary media is deliberately designed to elicit debate and involvement since, well, indignation generates more clicks, views, attention, and so forth. Unlike alpha or beta guys, Sigma males are able to see through many of the brainwashing tactics used in today's society. They frequently feel that most people are just like computer-generated characters from video games rather than real individuals with unique opinions. As the outcasts among the sheep, Sigmas have carved out a distinct niche for themselves by living an unusual lifestyle that makes them seem mysterious and distinct from the rest of society. Why then are Sigmas resistant to programming? What makes a Sigma male tick? Let's delve into their fascinating characteristics. Our first stop in this exploration is the introverted nature of Sigma males. Unlike their extroverted alpha counterparts who thrive in the limelight, Sigmas prefer the tranquility of their own company. They're the mysterious figures at the party, comfortably nestled in a corner with a book or absorbed in thought. They're not shy or socially awkward. On the contrary, they're just selective about the energy they surround themselves with. They choose depth over breadth, finding satisfaction in deep, meaningful interactions rather than superficial social engagements. Moving on to our next characteristic, we find Sigma males to be the epitome of self-sufficiency. They don't seek validation from others, nor do they require external support to navigate their way through life. Their independence is rooted in their confidence in their own abilities. Picture a lone wolf traversing the wild, relying on its instincts and skills for survival. That's a Sigma male in the wild of life, self-reliant and content in their solitude. Now let's talk about adaptability. Sigma males are like chameleons, blending seamlessly into any environment they find themselves in. They can sit with presidents and paupers alike, engaging in conversations that span the spectrum of human experience. Their adaptability stems from their open-mindedness and their ability to learn quickly. They're not rigid in their beliefs or attitudes. Instead, they're flexible, adjusting their sails to ride the winds of change, not fight against them. A defining characteristic of Sigma males is their indifference to social status. They don't chase after titles or accolades. They're not interested in being the alpha or the beta, the leader or the follower. They're content being themselves, living life on their own terms. They don't play the social hierarchy game because they don't need to. They're not defined by societal standards of success. Instead, they set their own benchmarks, measuring their worth by their own standards. Finally, Sigma males are typically highly intelligent, often possessing a unique perspective on the world. They're deep thinkers, often lost in thought, contemplating the complexities of life. They're not ones for idle chatter or trivial pursuits. Instead, they engage in intellectual pursuits, always seeking to expand their knowledge and understanding. And there you have it. The introverted, self-sufficient, adaptable, status-indifferent, and intelligent Sigma male. These are the men who march to the beat of their own drum, living life on their own terms, unswayed by societal expectations or norms. They're the lone wolves, the mysterious figures, the enigmatic individuals who captivate and intrigue. It's these unique characteristics that make Sigma males immune to society's attempts at brainwashing. But why can't society brainwash Sigma males like it does others? The answer lies in their core traits. Let's first take a moment to reflect on what society often does. Society, in its grand design, tends to create norms and expectations, shaping people's behaviors, beliefs, and even identities. It molds us into roles and stereotypes, often without us even realizing it. But Sigma males, not so much. They are like a boat that sails against the current, and that's where their resistance to societal brainwashing comes in. Sigma males are known for their independent thinking. They don't just accept information at face value, they question, analyze, and dissect ideas and beliefs before adopting them, if they choose to adopt them at all. This critical thinking forms a protective shield, a kind of mental firewall, if you will, against societal brainwashing. They are the philosophers in a world of followers, constantly analyzing the world around them and forming their own interpretations. Now let's talk about self-reliance, another trait that makes Sigma males immune to societal brainwashing. They don't depend on the approval or validation of others to feel confident or content. They are self-sufficient, both emotionally and intellectually. They don't need society to tell them what to think, how to feel, or what to do. This self-reliance creates a kind of immunity, a resistance against the societal pressures that often manipulate our thoughts and actions. Finally, we come to the Sigma male's indifference to social status. In a world that's obsessed with power hierarchies and social rankings, Sigma males simply shrug and walk away. They don't care about climbing the social ladder or fitting into a certain societal mold. They're comfortable in their own skin, content with their own path. This indifference shields them from the societal brainwashing that often comes with the pursuit of status and power. So, let's put it all together. The Sigma male, with his independent thinking, questions society's norms instead of blindly accepting them. His self-reliance ensures he doesn't need societal approval to validate his existence, and his indifference to social status means he doesn't fall for the societal trap of power hierarchies. These traits form a kind of armor, a mental fortress against societal brainwashing. But remember, being a Sigma is not about rejecting society or living as a hermit. It's about navigating the societal currents on your own terms, with your own compass, and not being swayed by the waves of societal expectations and pressures. Sigma males, with their independent mindset, navigate the societal currents on their own terms. In a world that constantly tries to mold us, how do Sigma males fit in, or rather choose not to? In the bustling machinery of modern society, Sigma males are the wildcards, the outliers, those who dance to the beat of their own drum. They are the ones you'll find thriving in the quiet corners of the world, immersed in their own pursuits and thoughts. They're not antisocial, they're selectively social, choosing quality over quantity in their interactions. Yet, despite their preference for solitude, Sigma males are far from irrelevant in our society. Their introspective nature often leads to profound insights, innovations, and contributions that have the potential to shape the world. Think of the quiet scientists, the reclusive authors, the solitary inventors. Many of these individuals could be classified as Sigma males, their work echoing loudly in society while they themselves remain in the shadows. However, being a Sigma in a world that celebrates extroversion and conformity is not without its challenges. Often misunderstood and overlooked, Sigma males may face prejudice and exclusion. They may be labeled as loners or outcasts, and their quiet nature may be mistaken for arrogance or aloofness. But it's crucial to remember that their silence is not a lack of something, but a fullness of self. Sigma males, with their self-reliant nature, have a unique ability to thrive outside of traditional social hierarchies. They don't seek validation from others, but find it within themselves. They don't need the spotlight to feel significant. Their significance comes from their self-awareness and their ability to be true to themselves. In the grand chessboard of society, while others move in predetermined paths, Sigma males carve their own way. They are the rooks, moving freely and unpredictably, yet always with purpose and strategy. They may not always be at the center of the board, but their influence is undeniable. So, as we navigate through the complexities of modern society, let's not forget these enigmatic individuals. They remind us that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to life, that it's okay to be different, to be quiet, to be self-reliant. In a world of conformity, Sigma males stand as pillars of individuality and self-reliance. Being a Sigma male is not a walk in the park, but it comes with its own rewards. Picture a world where societal pressures are like water off a duck's back, where you're not bound by the constraints of conformist expectations. That's the reality for Sigma males. They're the lone wolves, the quiet thinkers, the men who march to the beat of their own drum. One of the most compelling advantages of being a Sigma male is the freedom from societal pressures. It's like having an invisible shield against the barrage of societal expectations that constantly rains down on us. While others may feel the need to keep up with the Joneses, Sigma males are content to live life at their own pace, in their own way. Another powerful advantage is the ability to think critically and independently. Sigma males aren't easily swayed by popular opinion. They're the thinkers, the philosophers, the visionaries. They don't just accept what they're told. They question, they analyze, they seek to understand. This ability allows them to see through the smoke and mirrors that so often cloud our judgment, enabling them to make decisions based on their own understanding and not just what they're told to believe. Of course, being a Sigma male isn't without its challenges. Some may find their independent nature isolating or struggle with society's misunderstanding of their introverted ways. But for Sigma males, these challenges are outweighed by the satisfaction of living life on their own terms. Ultimately, being a Sigma male is about embracing one's individuality. It's about understanding that it's okay to be different, to think differently, to live differently. It's about finding power in authenticity, in self-reliance, in the quiet confidence that comes from knowing who you are and being unafraid to be that person no matter what the world may say. In the end, Sigma males are a testament to the power of authenticity and self-reliance in a world that often demands conformity. They remind us that it's not only okay to be different, it's powerful.